A very special guest here, the former First Lady of the United States. Thank you so much for being here.
I feel it's kind of the same like 2016. The support out there, it's incredible. And it's just, people see what's going on in the country and what kind of leadership they want.
Melania Trump. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we bring you an in-depth biography of one of the most recognized figures in modern American history, Melania Trump. We'll take you through her early life, family, education, modeling career, her role as First Lady, and her impact on politics and social initiatives. Stick with us till the end, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to stay updated with more engaging content. Now, let's dive into the life of Melania Trump. Early life and education. Melania Trump, born Melanija Knavs, entered the world on April 26, 1970, in Novo Mesto, Slovenia, which was then part of Yugoslavia. Raised in the town of Sevnica, she was born to parents Viktor Knavs, a car and motorcycle dealer, and Amalija Knavs, who worked in the textile industry. Melania grew up with her sister, Ines, who has maintained a private life, and she reportedly has a half-brother from her father's past relationship. From an early age, Melania developed an interest in fashion and modeling, influenced by her mother's work in the textile industry. She attended the Secondary School of Design and Photography in Ljubljana before enrolling at the University of Ljubljana to study design and architecture. However, she left after a year to pursue a modeling career full-time. Early modeling career. Melania was discovered by Slovenian fashion photographer Stane Jurko when she was 16, after modeling in a school-sponsored show. At the time, she had wanted to be a fashion designer rather than a model. Melania won a modeling contest with the Italian studio Cinecittà that entitled her to a movie role, but she rejected the prize after a producer sexually propositioned her. As her modeling career progressed, Melania took on an alternate spelling of her name, Melania Knavs. She traveled Europe to find modeling work. Except for a few close relatives, she did not maintain contact with anyone she knew in Slovenia. In 1992, Melania was named runner-up in the Jana magazine Look of the Year contest, which promised its top 3 contestants an international modeling contract. She signed with RVR Reklam in Milan, but she left the organization a few months later. Melania spent the following years traveling Europe for modeling jobs, including one in which she portrayed the first female president of the United States in 1993. Around age 23 or 24, she made Paris her primary residence, where she lived with her roommate Victoria Silvstedt. Melania modeled for fashion houses in Paris and Milan, where in 1995 she met Metropolitan Models co-owner Paolo Zampalli, who was on a scouting trip in Europe. Zampalli, a friend of her future husband Donald Trump, became one of the few people who was involved in Melania's life for a long time. Marriage and family. Melania met Donald Trump in 1998 at a party during New York Fashion Week. Despite an initial on and off relationship, the couple became engaged in 2004 and married in a lavish ceremony in Palm Beach, Florida, in 2005. The event was attended by high-profile guests, including politicians and celebrities. In 2006, they welcomed their son, Baron William Trump. Donald Trump's 2016 presidential campaign. Melania was the one who finally convinced Donald to campaign for president in the 2016 presidential election, telling him that he either needed to do it or stop talking about it. When the campaign began, Melania made it clear to her husband that she would not be pressured into campaigning or attending events, and that she would only make appearances when she wanted to. She subsequently played a relatively small role in the campaign, which had been atypical of spouses of presidential candidates since the early 20th century. Explaining her absence, she cited the need to stay home with her son Baron. Her daily routine was nonetheless altered by the campaign, as she had to take security arrangements into account when she traveled, and she could not post about her activities online in real time. Once a prolific user of Instagram and Twitter, she became less active on her social media accounts when the campaign began. While many people doubted Donald's chances at the presidency, including his own inner circle, Melania believed he would win. Unlike Donald's advisors, Melania encouraged him to follow his instincts and say what he felt he should say, with the exception that she does not like his use of profane language. First tenure as First Lady, 2017 to 2021. As First Lady, Melania took on various responsibilities, including hosting state dinners, overseeing White House decorations, and representing the United States on diplomatic visits. Despite maintaining a relatively low profile compared to her predecessors, she focused on humanitarian initiatives and youth advocacy. East Wing staff and life in the White House. During her time in the White House, Melania assembled a team of trusted staff members. Her primary focus remained on child welfare, education, and anti-cyberbullying campaigns. She also took charge of major events like the annual White House Christmas decorations, emphasizing a stylish yet controversial approach each year. Tribulations in early 2018. In 2018, Melania faced personal and public scrutiny amid reports of alleged extramarital affairs involving Donald Trump. Despite media speculation, she maintained her dignity and largely refrained from commenting publicly on these matters. 2018 Africa Tour. In October 2018, Melania embarked on a solo tour of Africa, visiting Ghana, Malawi, Kenya, and Egypt. She focused on promoting children's welfare and education, but her fashion choices, particularly a colonial-style hat, sparked debates about cultural sensitivity, political influence, and Be Best campaign. Melania launched her signature initiative, the Be Best campaign, aimed at promoting children's well-being, online safety, and opioid awareness. While some critics questioned its effectiveness, the initiative demonstrated her advocacy for children's issues. Subsequent activities, 2021 to 2025. Following Donald Trump's departure from office in 2021, Melania remained relatively private, residing in Florida and focusing on personal and philanthropic endeavors. She made occasional public appearances and continued to support charitable causes. Second tenure as First Lady, 2025-present. With Donald Trump's successful re-election in 2024, Melania Trump returned to the White House as First Lady in 2025. While still early in her second tenure, her role and initiatives are expected to expand based on her previous experiences. Personal life, net worth, and lifestyle. Melania Trump leads a luxurious lifestyle thanks to her marriage to a billionaire businessman. Her estimated net worth is around $50 million, largely attributed to her modeling career and business ventures. She resides in properties such as Mar-a-Lago in Florida and Trump Tower in New York. Known for her love of high fashion, she frequently wears designer brands like Dolce & Gabbana and Christian Louboutin. Cars and houses. Melania and her family own multiple high-end properties, including the lavish Trump Tower penthouse and a sprawling estate in Bedminster, New Jersey. Their collection of luxury cars includes Rolls-Royces, Mercedes-Benz models, and Cadillacs. Religion. Melania was raised Catholic and even had an audience with Pope Francis during a 2017 visit to the Vatican. She continues to practice her faith privately. Legacy. Melania Trump's legacy as First Lady is marked by her poise, style, and commitment to children's welfare through the Be Best campaign. Though often reserved, she has left a lasting impression through her advocacy work and unique approach to the role of First Lady. That wraps up our deep dive into the life of Melania Trump. What do you think about her legacy as First Lady? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content. Until next time, stay informed and stay inspired.